Are you going to use enumeration for pen testing? Of course you are. You're going to enumerate right after you port scan. You're going to want to find out more details after you have identified services and operating systems. So you will use enumeration, or at least you'd better, otherwise you're not doing your job as a pen tester and an ethical hacker. You will use it to identify possible user accounts or resources that are not well protected, like shares. You will query all sorts of services and protocols. You try to get users, groups, shares, applications, email addresses. You use it as part of your active reconnaissance. So you identify the network range. You figure out, if you need to, the subnet masks so you can ping, sweep, and port scan. You discover the hosts, and you identify and fingerprint the hosts and the services. And you look for open ports and identify those services. You will do NetBIOS enumeration, SNMP enumeration, LDAP, NTP, SMTP, DNS, and whatever you can think of, all those protocols. And if you're not sure, here's a whole list of tools you can try. And you can go back earlier in this chapter, and you can see all those tools that I had listed that are just a few tools for the various protocols. And you'll use those to enumerate everything you can before you actively try to hack. So of course you'll do DNS enumeration as well. You'll document everything you have, and then you'll be ready to move on to the next step. So let's review enumeration. Enumeration tries to discover additional target information, and you can use, here's just a short list of protocols that we can use to enumerate. And you can return all sorts of info. It depends on the service that you are querying, but the useful information would be things like the users or the installed applications or the groups, or interface information, certainly operating system information, and policies that'll tell you whether or not you can try something. So with that, let's get on to the lab for enumeration.